My name is Roy Jennings, and the article I chose was Substance Use Among College Athletes, a comparison based on sport and team affiliation by physician Jason A. Ford. It was introduced in 2007, part of the Journal of American College Health. Mr. Ford's purpose for the research was to see if there was a variation in substance use between sports, so he researched to see if there was certain sports that use drugs more than another. As discussed in class, the research acquired by Ford contained an independent variable and a dependent variable. The independent variable was the sport they chose to play, and the dependent variable was the amount of substance use in each sport. Mr. Ford's hypothesis was that college students not involved in sports use drugs, especially alcohol, more than students in sports. He also expected women to use less drugs than males. To test his hypothesis, he used a survey technique. He used data from the Harvard School of Public Health College Alcohol Study. The number of participants is unknown, but his findings concluded that male hockey and female soccer athletes were the most likely to use substances, and male basketball and cross country reported lower levels of substance uses. In addition to, there was abundance of research examining risk and protective factors, so Ford used a nested random sample. His survey included questions such as, what sport do you play, race, age, and grade point average. He also split the findings of gender differences. For example, he compared males basketball to females basketball. A psychologist would argue that it was because of the testosterone is greater in males. Sociologists, on the other hand, would argue that males use substances more than females because females were taught by society to act like a lady. Using drugs would ruin their image and how society views them. To gain more knowledge about this topic of substance use in college, I located another article related to the issue. The article came from the Human Kinetics Journal and was titled Professional Practice Issues Related to Drug Abuse in College Athletics by Ray Tricker, David Cook, and Rick McGuire. It appears that sports psychologists need to closely examine factors that may predispose athletes toward using drugs, understanding the role of prevention, and develop a thorough knowledge of positive alternate to drugs. Putting these two articles together, these studies suggest substances use is dependent on the sport he or she is involved with. And thank you for your time.